first and foremost, I just want to thank everyone from each and every corner of this world who made it here, because it's a long trip for a lot of you. It's an expensive trip, and we really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the whales, the waves, and this tropical weather. Yeah, the waves have been great this week. We'll just start with that.
Welcome, dear friends and family, to this joyous occasion. We are together to witness and celebrate the lifelong union of Lauren Maloney and Paul McCurdy. With bright eyes and bushy tails, we join to bless their journey. How you feeling?
Man, I'm pretty relaxed.
Good.
I'm feeling good too.
My name is Jill. Lauren and I met as 6th graders at Tassis, England. She was the new kid, and we quickly became best friends, celebrating lifelong memories through ballet, many sleepovers at the Maloney house, and the unique position we were in as American kids living abroad. After I left England, we lost touch and reunited in 2007, only to discover we were living a mile from each other in Huntington Beach. To this day, our reunion remains one of my most favorite memories. We spent the next few years gallivanting around Orange County and San Diego. There were still sleepovers. However, we watched a lot of Dexter and drank a lot of wine. Lots of wine.
It's not easy growing up with someone who's like 15 months younger than you, but also bigger than you. But, you know, like, he's my big little brother, and the journey has gone on for a really long time. Fighting over girls, punching holes in the wall, like. And then at some point, we stopped being enemies and started being friends. And that was like a really awesome time in our lives together.
Paul has always been the kind of friend that everyone needs to have. Many of the most exhilarating times I've ever had on Maui are because of Paul. He's a great surfer. He always gets a million waves when the rest of us get 2, you know. Surfing big waves together will always be something we can look back on with a twinkle in our eye as the gray hairs fill in. It's been a heartwarming experience to witness Paul and Lauren meeting, hitting it off, and evolving as a couple all the way to this milestone today.
Ready, baby?
I've been ready my entire life for you.
Lauren and Paul met when Lauren came to Maui on vacation from Seattle in November 2021. She was staying at Stephen Kroon's house. They'd known each other since high school. It all began at a Friendsgiving at Steve's house. Paul, Steve, our friend Noah, and I were standing around a big couch getting ready to move it through an awkward space. Lauren walked by wearing a backless shirt. Paul immediately disappeared from couch duty, followed Lauren to where she sat, introduced himself, and the two of them spent the rest of the night in those seats chatting the whole night.
I'm still out here tonight, still
In November 2021, as we all know, Lauren had spent Thanksgiving on Maui with Steve. When she and I had a chance to chat after her trip, she sounded a little different. Lauren, did you meet a boy? No, Jill. I met a man.
It's distant far away. I'm believing.
And so the beautiful love story of Lauren and Paul began to unfold.
I'm believing.
When Lauren flew back home, they began a friendship over the phone. And she returned to Seattle. They were pretty much talking every day. Paul found out that Lauren didn't have any Christmas plans due to the lack of a dog sitter. He had known her for about a month now, so naturally he asked her if he could come spend Christmas with her. Not messing around, huh? She actually agreed, and Paul hopped the red eye to get out there after work one night. He nervously deboarded the plane, putting on Rudolph antlers in the restroom on the way to meet her, and Lauren met him at the baggage claim, coincidentally sporting a Santa hat. It was at that point where Santa and Rudolph shared their first kiss, potentially foreshadowing who would really be calling the shots in the relationship.
I got to meet Paul in May of 2022, and he surpassed all of my expectations. I have very high ones. I'm reminded of a conversation we had at Monkey Pod the night we met, where I asked Lauren what was next for her. Paul looked at me, put his hand on her leg, and answered for her. She can take as much time as she needs to figure out what she wants to do, which ultimately sealed the deal for me.
Never be found.
Paul then continued to make the rest of the men in the world look terrible with an epic proposal at the top of a mountain in Italy.
Lauren, something I've been wanting to ask you.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
No way!
I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time. And
Are you serious?
I'm hoping that one day you will marry me.
Are you joking?
No.
What?
I feel like we're both on top of the world.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Of course I'm not.
Which was followed a few weeks later by a FaceTime with Lauren that began with me telling her, as only a best friend could, "Wow, you look really terrible." To which she replied, "It's because I'm 7 weeks pregnant." Which brings us to today, this beautiful day made even sweeter with the presence of baby Lillian.
Lauren and Paul, you are right for each other for so many reasons. You accept each other for who you really are. You can be silly and giggle about everything, or when your partner needs presence and real listening, the other is all ears. Remember that marriage is like a duet. When one of you sings, the other applauds. You, Lauren Maloney, take Paul McCurdy to be your lawful wedded husband, your constant friend, and your partner in all adventures that life has in store for you.
I do.
Do you,
Hi.
Paul McCurdy, take Lauren Maloney to be your lawful wedded wife, your constant friend, and your partner in all adventures that life has in store for you?
I do.
And to all of you in the audience here today, Do you vow to surround Lauren and Paul in love, to contribute to this new family and to support them in their marriage?
Well, Paul has had several girlfriends. I didn't like any of them. So I was so thankful he never. But Lauren is special. She is so special. This is Paul's dream come true. He has Lauren. He has the baby. He has the stroller. He has the dogs. He has it all. Love you.